rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Shoots it. They get the rebound. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Moore with the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Holiday. The dish to Brooks. Back to Holiday. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Yeah.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of times the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Portis is out there with Doug McDermott. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Noah. And it's Holiday in the two-guard spot. Howard's checked in for Capella. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Butler's checked in. Here's Harden. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Rose comes in for Brooks.
You know, a huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Right wing. Here's Rose. Following the basket by Dwight Howard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
The Rockets making a switch here. Ariza's checked in.
Chicago ball.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Dunleavy comes in for Taj Gibson. And Moore subbed in for Butler. And it's Rose missing.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leading count.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It'll be a turnover.
And the basket by Harden.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. Second in fast break points. Third in steals. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass. Nasty. Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
And no
fun.
doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Cleveland. And, of course, Houston tied up with them. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Stolen by Beverly. Ariza, right side. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
And Moore kicks to Rose. Here's Beverly. Lays it in off the breakaway. Beverly's got 5 points so far.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Pass to Mirotic. There's the feed to Dunleavy.
Mike Dunleavy.
Looking to end the run. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Ball is turned over.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. For the Rockets, Brewer is checked in for Howard. KJ McDaniels comes in, and through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Houston on top, up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Houston. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the small forward position. Butler goes in. The shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And boy, that was a tough one to lose, guys. But they played well throughout that game, just unable to convert down the stretch.
Yeah, I know we don't get into moral victories, but they can definitely take away some positives from it, because even though they came up on the short end, there was some good stuff too.
Rose attacking. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Substitution.
Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Houston. Beverly up top. He's covered by Rose. And the jam by Harden.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Bulls trail by 20. Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Howard. And they get it back. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Beverly. And the jam by Harden.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Rose. Excellent D from Howard.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Harden for 3. Again, the miss by Harden. The Bulls have gone. Look at that. It's not possible what we just. Clark, is that possible?
Not
Is it?
probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
Houston making a switch. Capella's checked in.